Hey guys, your boy Rick here, back with another unbiased review. This time we're going to take it to Alhambra and do 28 West Bar. Alhambra's about 10 miles east of LA, and this is a sports bar that turns into a popular little nightclub at night. Let's get started with the review. Here we go. For the club fairness, give it a full point. No line holding, free cover all night. You could look inside, see that they're not holding the line. Full point. The club security also gets a full point. Friendly guys, they did their job, pat you down, keep us safe. They were, pretty, just friendly, really. Full point for security. Now for the club bar, I do have to give it a 0 in my opinion. The bartenders were extremely slow in my opinion. They were more interested in conversing with their regulars from what I saw in my opinion, and taking care of them, just weren't paying attention to the rest of the crowd from what I saw. And keep in mind, they were just serving beers for the most part, not really any specialty drinks or mixed drinks. Of course, my opinion only. I tried 2 different bartenders and they were both just extremely slow and did the same. 0 for bar in my opinion. Now for the club vibe, I have to give it a half a point. As you can see in some of my videos, when the people are having a good time, it's on. When it's on, it's on. People are, vibing, people are dancing, people are chilling. But literally half of the other time, people are just kind of just standing around, chilling, not really enjoying themselves. At least visibly, in my opinion. And also getting through the crowd, people are just kind of dogging you, ready to fight. In my opinion, of course. And ladies you will probably not hit on are looking at you like you're trying to make a move and just giving you dirty looks. And it's just uncomfortable in my opinion. At least that's what I felt. Half a point for the club vibe in my opinion. For the club safety, I do have to give it a full point. Like I said, personally, in my opinion, it does look like people are ready to pop off. The vibes still feel that way in my opinion. But again, I didn't see no incidents. Definitely can't go on a hunch. So a full point for club safety. For the club music, I also have to give it a half a point. It's definitely a top 40 vibe with some Latin, some reggaeton hits. Problem is, in my opinion, that's why it's kind of slow and, it picks up depending on the songs because they kind of don't play bangers non-stop. They play a good song that gets the crowd going, gets the vibe, moving, but then they slow it down significantly with the next song. So it's kind of a weird little vibe they got there. So for that reason, I'll give it a half a point. For crowd attractiveness, I do have to give it a 0. Well, this definitely is the suburbs and we're not in LA anymore, in my opinion, and you could tell. Not the best looking crowd in my opinion. Most people look like me before you point that out, of course, as always. There's 1 or 2 good looking ladies and same thing with fellas, 1 or 2 other lookers, but for the most part 0 in my opinion. Sorry guys. Now for the ratio, I also have to give it a 0 unfortunately. In my time I actually sobered up and I counted, for the heck of it, and I counted literally 2-to-1 guy to girl ratio. It's mostly Hispanic, Latino, probably 90%. Probably another maybe 5% Asian people and some African American people in there. I'd say about a late 20s to late 30s crowd in my opinion, from what I saw. 0 for guy to girl ratio. For the networking aspect of it, guys, I don't believe you're going to pick up ladies here. The ladies are already outnumbered from what I saw in my opinion, and, a lot of couples too. And also, like I said, they're not in the feel free to approach me vibe, And also, like I said, ladies, you probably will be over approached here. You're outnumbered in my opinion. Girls, you have your pick of guys if you're trying to meet somebody. But guys, if you have killer game, there you go. Maybe you'll have better chances. But 0 for networking in my opinion. Now for the location, I do have to give it a full point. It's in the middle of Alhambra there where the nightlife is in that city, the little area. There's a bunch of bars, a bunch of other little clubs. You can definitely bar hop, so that's always a plus. And at the end of the night there, you could mingle outside, make some, misconnections and all that. The bar itself, it's cool. It's a little small, but, it does the job. Can't complain. It's a good little spot for that, for what it is. Full point for location overall. And P.S. that Alhambra PD is pretty hot in the area, so, don't drink and drive. You will get a DUI. Well guys, there you have it. If you've been keeping score, the club did score a 5 out of 10 on my scale there. It's obviously not the best score. It's unbiased, but it's a small little club in the middle of a suburb there, so can't really complain much. And personally, I also wouldn't recommend it myself. My buddy's a big fan, but honestly, I believe there are better options in the area that I would recommend instead of this. But 5 out of 10 isn't the worst, so feel free to check it out if you're curious. Thank you guys so much for checking out this review. Don't forget to follow. Next one coming this week. Thank you guys.